Listen to me very closely, you guys. I need your undivided attention here. Your content should be making you money. I said what I said. Good morning, good morning. Your content should be making you money, and if it is not, that is because you are doing it wrong. You are doing it all the way wrong. Your content should be making you money. I said what I said. Every single post that you post on your Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, every single picture, every single story post should be making you money, whether it's through the platform or through your digital product. I don't care. But you should be making money with every single thing that you post. It is diabolical how you spend all this time on these apps and you not making a dime. Make it make sense. Good morning. Something else I need you guys to understand is this. Listen to me very closely. You should be making money in your sleep. You should be making money in your sleep. Imagine a life where you wake up and you've already made $500. Imagine a life where you wake up and you've already made $200. Before you even brushed your teeth, before you even wipe the eye boogers out your eyes, you have already made money. I need you to be making money while you're asleep, okay? If I make myself clear, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Good morning, good morning. You should be making money while you're asleep. Something else I need you to understand is this. Listen to me very, very closely, you guys. Every single thing that is holding you back from making money online is that fear that you refuse to let go of. It's that fear that you are holding on to with a chokehold. That fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from posting the content. That fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from launching the product. That fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from starting the business of your dreams. And until you let that go, I promise you this, you will not make a dime online. Some of y'all been trying, true or false? Some of y'all been trying to make money online, true or false? Have you made it yet? No. Why? Because you won't let go of fear. You will not just post the content. You will not just promote the product. You're doing everything but, because that fear is keeping you trapped. Something else I need you to understand is this. Good morning, good morning. Listen to me very closely. You only need one good digital product. Good morning. You only need one. So many of y'all, for some reason, think you need about 5 products in your store. You are so wrong. Some of you guys think you need about 50 products in your store. Good morning. You are so wrong. You only need one good digital product, and that one product that you choose to sell will replace your entire paycheck. Will replace it all, okay? There are so many good ideas that you have. There's so many skills and there's so much experience that you have. Listen, some of y'all been working in HR for years. 5 years, 10 years, true or false? You could literally be packaging up your knowledge in HR and teaching people how to land their dream job. Maybe you know how to work out. Good morning. Maybe you're into wellness. Maybe you're into fitness. You could literally be packaging up your knowledge into some type of eBook and reselling that. But you're sleeping on your potential. You keep talking about what's not going to work and you ain't even tried. This is exactly what I mean by that fear is keeping you trapped. And until you let go of the fear, again, I promise you this, you will not make any money online. You won't make a dime. So what do we do? What do? We change it. If you've never, ever seen me before, good morning, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. What I want to know is this: who on this live is sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? You're not just sick, you're not just tired, but you are sick and tired. If that is you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I want to know who is sick and tired. Good morning. I need to know who is sick and tired, because if you're just a little bit sick, and just a little bit tired, but you're not sick and tired, you're not gonna change nothing. I promise you, you're not gonna change nothing. The only people who really change are the people who are truly hungry for it. I said what I said. The only people who truly change are the ones who are hungry for it. Most of y'all not really hungry for it. You just love to talk. Some of y'all just love to talk. Y'all talk, 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 talk. Do you use a lead magnet? I am the lead magnet. I am the lead magnet, okay? Who on this live is tired of watching other people live the life that you want to live, okay? You've been scrolling and you have seen people just like you quit their jobs. They've quit. They're living their dream life. They're going on vacations. They're buying their dream houses. And if that's something you want to do, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Emphasis on want to do, okay? Again, a lot of people love to talk, but it's only a small percentage of people who actually walk it. True or false? I know I'm talking to somebody this morning. Good morning. She said, me, I can't stand it no more. Amen, amen. What I want to know is this. Listen to me very closely. How many of you guys would love to wake up and you've already made money? You guys, you should be making money in your sleep. If you want to make money while you're asleep, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you would love to wake up to a $500 deposit before you even brush your teeth, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Lisa said, hello, amen, amen. And last but not least, what I want to know is this. Who on this live ain't got not a clue as to what a digital product is? If you have no idea what a digital product is, no worries. Go ahead and put me in the chat because I'm going to teach you. There's no judgment on this live. There's no shame. We all had a day when we all don't know everything. Good morning. If you have no idea what digital product is, go ahead and put me in the chat. I am going to teach you not only what one is, but how to create it and sell it. Heavy on the word sell, because a lot of y'all already have one. A lot of y'all already have one, but you haven't sold it. You know why you haven't sold it? Because you never take action. You never take action. All you do is watch, scroll, wish, hope, pray, and manifest on these apps. You swipe from TikTok live to TikTok live. You watch YouTube video after YouTube video, but you never do any of the things. One thing that I make all of you guys promise me when I'm on live is that you're going to take notes and do what I tell you to do. See, note takers are money makers. It is my goal to actually get you started. Okay, but there's no reason for me to even waste my energy on this live if you're not going to do shit I'm talking about. I said what I said. For those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash, how to finally build financial freedom all from this cell phone. But in order for you to do that, you have to actually take action. You cannot keep watching. You spend hours on TikTok watching instead of making money. It's diabolical. You are at work watching instead of plotting on how you're going to make your exit. Make it make sense. You lay in bed late at night watching funny videos on Instagram and TikTok, Kiki and Kaka. Let me be firm with you. Ain't shit funny about robbing Patrice to pay Paula. The laughing is up. The excuses are over. We are going to lock in and actually get started. And if I say anything on these lives that resonate with your spirit and vibrate with your soul, go ahead and double tap the screen. TikTok family, YouTube thumbs up. Good morning. The more we like, comment, and share, the more this live gets pushed to more people. And believe it or not, a lot of people hate their job. It's not just you. And a lot of people are looking for new opportunities to make money online too. I promise you, it is not just you, okay? A lot of people need help. So let's go ahead and help. Thank you, Ms. Vale. Let's go ahead and help others, okay? Comment, like, share, double tap. Let's go. Now, we said note takers are money makers. So you're gonna take these notes. You're gonna write this stuff down. And you're actually going to do what I tell you to do. Okay? That's the promise. What the hell is a digital product? Let's talk about it. So a digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix, think of a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it in your possession, right? It's all digital in the cloud somewhere, okay? You, and you. I'm on 3 lives. I'm talking to all y'all. You will create a digital product to sell. Yes, I'm telling you what you're going to do. And you will make it one time. And you will resell it over and over and over again. Like I said, there are so many things you could be selling right now. But you're sleeping on your potential and you're allowing fear to keep you stuck and broke. Stop. You can do this. Now, maybe you want to sell an eBook. So maybe you know about credit, okay? I don't know you yet. Maybe you know about credit. You could package up your knowledge and make an eBook on how to help people build their credit. It's as simple as that. You made it one time. Maybe you know about HR. You've been working in HR for some years. You know what these jobs are interested in. You know what makes a good applicant. You can make an ebook teaching people how to land their dream job. It's really that simple. Maybe you want to sell an e-course, okay? So maybe you know how to do makeup or hair. You could make some videos teaching people how to do it and resell those videos over and over and over again, okay? She said literally going through a breakdown and made a workbook and printed out, amen, amen, Miss Fun Size. Now we have to sell it. We have got to sell it, okay? So you can sell some type of e-course, make some videos. You made the videos one time and you resell them over and over and over again, okay? Maybe you want to sell some workbooks, journals, templates. You guys, it's never been easier than today to make money online. There are people who download journals literally off of Canva, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. They download these journals off of Canva and they resell them for $27. $47. I saw a lady on TikTok, she bundled up manifestation guides. I know she got these right off of Canva, and she is selling them for $149 a pop. If she can do it, why the hell you can't? What makes her more special than you? Okay. You could even sell a private community. So you could charge people a monthly subscription to enter into your community. Maybe you know how to save money. Maybe you know how to fix credit. Whatever it is, you charge them a monthly subscription. And they pay you every single month to be in the community. You can do it on Facebook, WhatsApp, Skool, it doesn't matter. And you get paid a recurring subscription for your knowledge and your content. Netflix do it, Hulu do it, Disney Plus, Amazon, Peacock. Why you can't? We have got to start thinking, you guys. We have to start opening up our creative juices and get to making this money. It is really that simple. Now, I am going to give you guys 2 free apps, and these apps will literally change your life if you actually use them. If you're ready for app number 1, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If and only if you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash. You guys make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I don't know who they are, especially on TikTok, but they do steal my videos and they do make fake accounts and then they message you. Okay, so please do not get finessed, hoodwinked, or bamboozled on these streets. Good morning, got my book in hand. Very good, you guys. Remember we said note takers are money makers. It's impossible for you to do what I tell you to do if you don't take notes. Listen, we're human. You are bound to forget something. Life be lifing. But if you write shit down, anything that I do forget, you can still take action. Okay? Very good. You said you was ready for app number 1. Let's go ahead and get started. App number 1, write it down, write it down, write it down. Here we go. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And you guys, I am on 3 live, so just bear with me. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, Canva, Canva. Let's talk about it. This app is free. This is free. So for those of y'all who love to use that played out excuse, Jazz, I gotta wait till payday. I got you on the 15th. I got you next Thursday. Miss Ma'am. Mister. It's free. So you got me today. You can download this today. Okay? Now, some of y'all already have Canva. Some of y'all already have it. But yet, you're not even using it to make money. It's literally just collecting data space on your phone. What I need you to start doing is actually using it, okay? She said, I'm discussing it myself. I have the app on my phone, never use it. Not no more, Miss Fun Size. Not no more, you're gonna use it today, okay? Now, what can you use Canva for? Everything, everything, and everything. Maybe you wanna make some social media posts. You're gonna actually start getting paid for your content. You can use Canva. They got Instagram reel templates, TikTok video reel templates. Maybe you're gonna finally take me up on my suggestion every single live to start that YouTube channel. If you are not new to my live, you know I tell you guys every single day to get your ass on YouTube. Maybe today is gonna be the day that you actually listen. You can use Canva to make your YouTube thumbnails, okay? Maybe you need a business logo. Great, get on Canva. Canva, y'all. Or maybe you're going to create that digital product. Remember I said earlier, people are reselling manifestation guides and journals right up off Canva. They're downloading it and then putting it on their store and selling it to people. You can do that too, and you will use Canva to get it done. Or maybe you're going to sell an ebook. They got templates on there, okay? You need to get on Canva. If you're actually going to use it starting today, go ahead and put Canva in the chat, Canva. If you're actually going to use Canva starting today, go ahead and type Canva in the chat. I want to know who's really talking the talk versus walking the walk, because I'm going to be honest with you. I am so fed up with y'all acting like y'all going to do some shit. Don't do nothing. There is literally money out here to be made, but you're just sleeping. You're asleep. I need you to wake up. You can do this, but you keep allowing fear to hold you back. And for the people on this live who are over the age of 45, I don't know why this is the magic number, but a lot of you guys have convinced yourself in your head that you're not tech savvy, that you don't know how to use your phone, and that none of this is going to work for you because you're just too old. I'm too old, Jazz. I'm not going to be able to do this. I wasn't brought up with social media. I don't know how to use my phone. I don't know how to use my laptop. I don't know the first thing. Let me tell you something, Miss Ma'am. You know how to use your phone. Yes, you do. That's a lie that you have convinced yourself of, because you knew how to use your phone well enough to click on the TikTok app, scroll through, and arrive on this live this morning. Right? Okay. You know how to text your kids and tell them, listen, I'm going to be home in 30 minutes and that room better be clean before I pull up, or I'm whooping ass when I get in the house. Okay. And you know how to use your phone to make phone calls because you be gossiping with your girlfriends. Okay. And y'all be on Facebook. Y'all older ladies and gentlemen, y'all be on Facebook taking pictures. Okay. So you do know how to use your phone. You are tech savvy, and you will use that phone to make money. Stop lying to yourself. As long as you are not 6 feet under, you know how to use your phone. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. She said, right. Listen, stop lying to yourself. That's that fear. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of y'all who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, you guys double tap the screen. TikTok family, let's go. The more we like, comment, and share this live, the more this live will get pushed to more people. YouTube, go ahead and thumbs up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get going, y'all. Let's go. TikTok number 1. I see 45 people on this live. Amen, amen. Let's go. App number 2, write it down. The first app was Canva. App number 2, here we go. Chat GPT. Let's go. Chat GPT and Chat GPT, guys, I am on 3 live, so just bear with me while I get everyone straight. Chat GPT, let's talk, and let's talk. Chat, Lord Jesus. See, some of y'all already got chat. Some of y'all are not new to chat. But a lot of y'all, and I could be talking to you, a lot of y'all are using chat for the wrong thing. A lot of y'all using chat for the wrong thing. Yes, Sandra, Chat GPT right here is white with a little black circle thing. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all are using Chat GPT for the wrong thing. Y'all using it for relationship advice. What I need you to start using Chat GPT for is that business, that content. That's what you will start using Chat GPT for. Chat GPT is free, so you can download it today. You will take care of this today. Chat GPT is literally going to be your best friend with your business, okay? Stop asking it, does that man like you? If you gotta ask, baby girl, he don't like you. You're wasting your time. I need you to start using Chat GPT for content ideas. I need you to start using Chat GPT to help you write that ebook. Oh. Didn't I say earlier it has never been easier than today to make money online? You can use ChatGPT to write your ebook. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay? Listen, you will use ChatGPT for everything. Now, I gave you Canva and I gave you ChatGPT. We have to put it together and make this digital product. If you're ready, go ahead and put "I'm ready" in the chat. If and only if you're ready, go ahead and put "I'm ready" in the chat. I'm going to give you guys prompt number 1, but I'm still confused, TikTok number 1, as to why we only have 1.2K likes on this chat, but y'all just soaking up all the information. Let's double tap the screen. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Thumbs up the live. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap, double tap. And you know what amazes me about a lot of people? I know I'm talking to somebody on this live. It amazes me how so many people will take time out of their day to download apps like Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, and pay a monthly subscription to waste their time. See, you're so focused on catching up on these movies and TV shows to waste your time. I don't know if you know this or not, but we are blessed with 24 hours every single day. That's not something you're guaranteed. You are blessed with that. And you know how you use your blessing every single day? To waste time. You want to watch Tyler Perry movies. You want to catch up on your favorite TV shows. But you don't want to take time to start the business you've been manifesting for a long time. How many of y'all have already told your friends and family about this business idea, these digital products? I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to start TikTok. And you haven't even done it yet. All you do is talk, 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 talk. At what point are you going to walk? At what point are you going to get started? You're going to get started today. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. No. Not on the new year. No, sir. No, ma'am. You're going to get started today. I said what I said. Okay? All right. Now, we got Canva. We got ChatGPT. We're going to put it together and make our digital product. Also, you guys make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I am the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know who they are, you guys, but they do steal my videos and make fake accounts. So please do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets. Okay? Very good. So Canva, ChatGPT, both are free. Let's put them together. Note takers or money makers, it'd be in your best interest to write this down because I'm giving you prompt number 1. You're going to open up your ChatGPT app and you're going to put in there, write this down. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. You're going to hit enter. If you got that, put "got that" in the chat. No student on this live shall be left behind. If you got that, put "got that" in the chat. I want to make sure all y'all got that. I see 45 people on TikTok number 1. I see 7 people on TikTok number 2. And I see 10 people on YouTube. I need to see way more "got that" than the 3 that I see on TikTok number 1. Because let me tell you what you're not going to do is DM me asking me to repeat myself when it comes to prompt number 1, because I'm going to leave you on red respectfully. Because I gave you ample opportunity on this live to ask me to repeat it, and you chose not to take advantage of that opportunity. You're hard-headed as hell, and that means you don't really care. And since you do not care, then there's really no reason for me to waste my energy on you. I said what I said. If you got that, put "got that" in the chat. Let's go. I need to see more "got that." And for those of y'all just tuning in, I teach you how to turn your content into cash, how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to create and sell your digital products. We got to create it and sell it. We got to create it and sell it. Let's go. Let's go. I need more "got that's" in this chat. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not playing with y'all this morning. It is Wednesday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Michael. Absolutely. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys actually have to do this stuff. She said sick, tired, and disgusted. Very good, fun size. So I expect you to actually do it. I expect you to get started today. Stop putting off tomorrow what you can do today. Y'all, it's July. It's time to wake up. Now, give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. You're going to hit enter. It's going to give you 10. Exactly what you asked for. Remember what we said earlier. A digital product could be anything. So it could be an ebook, an e-course. It could be some type of private community. It could be guides, workbooks, journals. It doesn't matter. It's just anything digital. Now, let me give you some words of wisdom when it comes to choosing the digital product for you. Okay? Listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but there is this thing in life called working smarter versus working harder. Okay? I want to encourage you to start thinking about how we can work smarter. See, so many of you guys are programmed into thinking that if you're not working hard, then you're not doing anything. No, ma'am, no, sir. I want you to start working smart, okay? Now, listen, anything in life that you want to be successful with, this is life advice, put this on paper. Anything that you want to be successful with requires consistency. Anything. You want to lose weight? You got to consistently put the fork down. You got to consistently go work out. You got to consistently stop drinking soda. True or false? Okay. You want to fix your credit? You got to consistently pay them bills on time. Okay. You want to save money? You got to consistently stop going out to eat. Right? Okay. Running a business, same thing. You want to be successful in your business? You got to consistently show up for it. I said what I said. See, one thing I'm not going to do is tell you this is a get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. You really want to be successful in your business? You got to be consistent. Now, how can we work smarter and not harder when it comes to being consistent in our business? Well, you're going to choose something off of that list that you have experience in, that you have skills in, that you have knowledge about, that you have a passion for. See, when you actually enjoy what you're talking about, when you're actually having fun, it doesn't feel like a job, you are so much more likely to be consistent. See, a lot of y'all are making your own business hard because you chose something you don't even like. You chose something because someone told you you'll make a lot of money doing it, but you don't even like it, so you're not going to make no money because you don't consistently post. You don't consistently talk about your products. So how are you going to make money? We have to be consistent. For those of y'all who have been following me for a while, maybe I'm not a new face, how do I consistently make weight loss and fitness content? Yes, I got a whole YouTube channel, Weight Loss Fitness. I teach you how to lose weight. I teach you how to exercise. How do I do that consistently? Because I really did lose 100 pounds. I really do work out. I really am vegan. I really do prioritize my health. So I'm able to show up and make that type of content every single day. For those of y'all who follow my coaching content, how is it that I'm able to make these videos and go live and do all of these things every day? Well, because I really do make money online. I really do sell digital products. I really do make money in my sleep, and I really do help other people do the same thing. I have knowledge, skills, experience, passion, so I'm able to be consistent. So I need you to choose something up off that list that you know about, okay? Don't be chasing trends. Put this on your paper. Money flows where energy goes. Money flows where energy goes. So you'll make a lot of money in any niche. It's 2025. There are people who got millions of subscribers on YouTube teaching people how to choose the best shoelace for their sneakers. It's 2025. You can make a lot of money doing anything, talking about anything. As long as the energy is there, you're consistent, you show up, you're having fun, you're helping people in some way, shape, or form, you will make a lot of money. I promise you that. I pinky swear to you. Money flows where energy goes. So there's no reason to choose something off that list that you don't even like. You are just making it hard for yourself. Okay? Now, let's say you went through the 10 that ChatGPT gave you and you don't like none of it. Fine. Just ask for 10 more. Keep asking until you find one that you want to run with. My issue is being on camera. I can't do it. First of all, Sonia, you can do it. We don't say I can't on this live. On this side of the internet, I never want to hear you say I can't. Those words are forbidden on my lives. We don't talk to ourselves like that. You can do anything. I said what I said. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. For those of y'all who are just tuning in, my name is Jazz, and I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen. TikTok, y'all killing me with these likes. What are we doing? Let's go, let's go. YouTube, thumbs up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I can make money online. I can create content, and I can build wealth, and I will. You will do it easily, effortlessly, and flawlessly as long as you lock the fuck in. I said what I said. Stop pushing things off till tomorrow. Stop talking about some later. Haven't you noticed later never seems to show up for you? You've been latering for years. You have been latering for years. The later stops today. Okay, very good. Y'all make sure y'all follow me too. I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos and they make fake accounts and they message you. So please don't get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled. Prompt number 2. Very good, Sonia. Prompt number 2, write this down. Here we go. Once you choose the idea you want to run with, you will then put in ChatGPT, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. I'm going to say it again. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. If you got that, go ahead and put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I see 50 people on TikTok number 1. I see 6 people on TikTok number 2. And I see 10 people on YouTube. I need to see a lot of got that. Are you asleep? You best not be. Because if you don't plan on doing shit with the information I'm giving you, my question for you is, why are you even here? There's really no reason for you to waste your time. You might as well swipe up to a whole nother live. Because this live is only for people who are actually going to do what I tell them to do. This live is for people who are actually sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're not just talking about being sick and tired. No, you really are sick and tired. You really do want to change. You really want to make money. Yes, I can, Kat. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Yes, Sandra, I don't know why I be filtering out some people's comments. I don't know what I hit, but I hit it. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You're going to hit enter. You guys, this is exactly what I mean by it has never been easier than today to make money online. You guys, listen, I've been doing this for 5 years, okay? I started during COVID. When I first started making my ebooks on how to lose weight, that's what I started with, how to lose weight. I was on a weight loss journey. I lost over 100 pounds, and I was teaching people how to do that. I actually had to write my own damn ebook. I had to use my own English skills. I had to remember myself in high school learning about commas and semicolons and parentheses. I had to remember all that stuff and write my own ebook. Not no more, not today. It has never been easier because ChatGPT literally just wrote it for you. It wrote it for you. It wrote it for you. So why are we not taking advantage of these tools? Now, thank you. You are going to copy and paste. This is what I mean by we got to start working smarter, not harder, okay? You will copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template, y'all. I can't make this up. So you're going to copy and paste. You're going to go on Canva. You're going to type in the search bar ebook, right? Canva got hundreds upon hundreds of ebook templates for you. Just pick one. And they're all 1000% customizable, okay? So just pick one. Now, you're going to copy what ChatGPT gave you, paste in your Canva template. Now, remember, you're making some type of ebook, right? So here, less is more. You do not need 50 pictures on one page, okay? You don't need a whole bunch of colors. Just make it simple, clean, legible. That's it. You are making an ebook. Make it look like something you would want to read. Okay? That's the golden rule. If it's not something you would want to read, it's not right. Not right. Okay? Now, listen. Now you may have to narrow the margins in a little bit. Sometimes when my students send me their ebooks, because I always review my students' ebooks, they got the words running off the page. No, Make sure you narrow in the margins, okay? Make sure the words are not running up off the page. Now, once you're done, you will download it as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, F is in Franklin. PDF, not MP4, not PNG, PDF. And you will upload it to your hosting site. Write this down. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Those are some hosting sites. There's plenty of more out there, but these are some of the most popular ones. If you got that, put got that in the chat. And stressed already, mama? Why are you stressed, Kat? That's easy, Kat. You selling yourself short now. You do more stressful stuff at work. Don't play with me, Kat. You not stressed. You not stressed. That's that fear trying to talk you right out of it. It's telling you this too much. I can't do it. Yes, you can, Miss Ma'am. Yes, you can. We ain't even get started yet. Kat talking about some she's stressed. That job's stressful, and you make it through that every single day. Don't play with me. Now, Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Now, let me give you guys some words of advice here. Listen, I done made a lot of business mistakes in my 5 years. I'm not gonna lie. I have. But one thing I have learned on my journey, see, I'm all about transparency. I'm gonna be real with you. When Jazz make a mistake, she made a mistake. But the best part about making mistakes is you can teach people how not to make the same mistakes you made. Okay, listen. When you're choosing a hosting site, okay, one thing I teach my students is, until you make money, don't be out here spending it. Now, what I need you to do, I use Stand Store. I love Stand Store. I love Stand Store. But Stand Store is $99 a month. That's extremely expensive when you're first getting started. When you don't have no sales, you ain't got no traffic, that's extremely expensive. So don't start there. You're gonna start on Gumroad, because Gumroad only charges you a percentage when you make a sale. So until you make sales, you don't pay nothing. They charge you 10% for every sale that you make. That's a great place to start, especially when you're just getting started. You don't have no traffic yet. But when you keep doing the things that I tell you to do, you actually do them. You don't just listen, but you actually do it. And you start making sales, you start getting that money up. Once you do make over $99 a month, I want you to come on over to Stand Store, because Stand Store has a lot of features that will help you expand your business. This is how we make money in our sleep, by automations, okay? But for now, you just start on Gumroads. Just start on Gumroads. Just type in eBooks, Sonia. Just type in eBooks. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay? Now, what we just did was we just created the ebook. We took Canva, we took ChatGPT, we put together their ebook. Now, that process, I don't care if you've never used Canva before. I don't care if you've never used ChatGPT before. I don't care if you're 150 years old and you've never touched a cell phone before. That process should not take you longer than 2 hours. I said what I said. It should not take you longer than 2 hours to do. If it's taking you longer than 2 hours to do, it's because you're trying to be perfect. Oh, it's not perfect. I'm a perfectionist. No, you're afraid. You're scary. You live in fear. Perfectionism is fear, you guys. That's what that is. That's not a, no. That's fear. You are so afraid that it will flop. That's what you're fearful of. So you have convinced yourself, well, if I make it perfect, it won't flop. First of all, it can never be perfect. So you're chasing something that doesn't even exist, because you are not perfect. So how the hell can you make something perfectly? Impossible. Secondly, what I need you to understand is, if it's taking you longer than 2 hours, not only are you trying to be a perfectionist, but really you're just scary, you're distracted. Let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. You got the TV going, you on the phone while you're trying to work on it, you all over the place. You sit down for 5 minutes and you're up doing other things. You are distracted as hell. You're not locked in. You're not focused. You don't really want to do it for real. You're just talking. Because if you really wanted to do it, you would put yourself in an environment with no distractions. You would turn the TV off. You would put the phone on Do Not Disturb. And you would actually get it done. I said what I said. It should not take you longer than 2 hours. If it takes you longer than 2 hours, Houston, we have a problem. I need some coffee. Get you some coffee and sit down and lock in on that ebook. I don't want to hear it. She said, because I am confident in my knowledge, just not my speech and looking in camera. But the only way it's going to get better is if you keep doing it. Now, we got to lock in. So what we did was we created the digital products. But now we have to sell it. Got to sell it, y'all. If you really want to make money online, you got to learn how to sell. Now, creation is easy, okay? Canva, ChatGPT, put it together, there you go, right? Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. Anyone could sell. I'm not even lying. Anyone could sell. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm all about transparency. Sales is where most people fail. They fail here. Now, before we move further, let me explain to you what failure really is, because I think a lot of y'all have it confused. A lot of y'all think failure means if you post your first video and it doesn't get 100 million views in 5 minutes, you failed. Some of y'all think failure means if you launched your first ebook and you didn't make $100,000 in 5 minutes, you failed. That's what a lot of y'all think. A lot of y'all think you went live for the first time and you didn't have 2,000 people watching, then you failed. That's what you think. You think that if you made your YouTube channel last night and you wake up and you still have 0 subscribers instead of 2 million subscribers, then you failed. That's what you think. But let me tell you what, you're wrong. Failure exists when you give up, when you quit, when you throw in the towel and you say, I'm done. That's when you have failed. But if every single day you commit to just getting a little bit better day by day, that's not failure. So just because you launched your ebook and you didn't make any sales in the first 24 hours does not mean you failed. Just because you post your first TikTok video on a brand new account with 0 followers and only 2 people watched it, that does not mean you failed. Where did we get that from? You know where we got it from? You're comparing your day 1 to someone else's year 10. All of your favorite creators are 10 years deep. Let's be real. A lot of your favorite creators are 5 years deep, and you're trying to compare your day 1 to their year 5. No one wants to talk about all the blood, sweat, and tears that they put in, and then you sitting on the receiving end, well, they're making $100,000 a month, and I only made $50 in my first day. What are we doing? I said what I said. I said what I said. You're watching someone's highlight reel. And that's what you're trying to compare yourself to. Now, I don't want you to do that anymore. Stop doing that. It's toxic and it's keeping you from being great. Stop. Now, the reason why people fail at sales, meaning they quit, they give up, they throw in the towel, I'm done. The reason why they fail here is because they say things to themselves like, well, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be annoying. What if people unfollow me? These are all things that you have probably said to yourself, which is keeping you from making money. Listen, that is fear. That's still the fear that you refuse to let go of. Don't you see how fear is holding you back? Because what I need you to understand is this: selling is not begging. Selling is solving. And I need your mindset to be so sharp that you don't get offended if someone unfollows you. I need your mindset to be so sharp that you're not worried about telling people about your products because you designed it to help people. That's my assumption. My assumption is you made a product or you're reselling a product because you know it will help people. That's what I'm going to assume. So if you know that the product you made or that you're reselling is going to help someone, why in the hell are you not telling people about it? What are we doing? If you've been following me, if I'm not a new face, if I'm a new face, you don't know. But if you've been following me, I talk about my Glow Up Academy every single day. Why? Because I know it helps people. I created it to help people transform. I created to help people learn how to sell and make money online. Why would I keep that a secret? Why would I not want other people to know about it? Why would I want to gatekeep all my knowledge, skills, and experience? Amazon. We all know what that is. And yet they still make commercials. You think Amazon headquarters is sitting there at the round table talking about something? Let's not do no more commercials because we don't want to be annoying. We don't want people to unsubscribe from our Prime. We don't want people to think we're begging for money. So let's just stop making commercials so we don't come off like we're begging. No. They make them commercials and they put them on your TV, they put them on your Instagram, they put them on your YouTube, they put them on your TikTok. Thank you. And you sit there and you watch through it. And then you go to your phone and then you go and order your stuff, you pay for it, and your stuff is on your doorstep tomorrow. You are not in your head talking about some Amazon's always begging me for money. No, you're not. No, you're not. But when it comes to your product, for some reason, you don't want to have that same energy. And that's why people fail at sales, because their mindset is all over the place. We got to lock in. Selling is not begging, selling is solving. And I'm going to teach you how to sell. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. Thank you. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. I want you telling everybody about your product, y'all. That is my goal for you. You telling everybody. You're going to be a walking billboard for your product. And you're not going to worry about if someone thinks you're annoying or if they unfollow. They won't go buy it anyways. Bye. Who cares? You know, people out in this world. What are we doing? Stop worrying about the wrong things. Now, for those of y'all who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. Make sure you follow me if you have not already. Thank you, Sandra. Note takers are money makers, you guys, so it is in your best interest to write these things down. Okay. Sales tip number 1, here we go. Content is king and distribution is queen. Content is king and distribution is queen. So let's break all this down. Let's start with content. My ultimate goal for you, is to get you posting every day. That's the goal. Now, I understand some of y'all, we're not there yet. Some of y'all camera shy. Okay, I'm going to get you right about that shyness. Some of y'all record, you even edit it, but you got it sitting in your draft because you're so afraid to hit upload. Okay, we're going to get that outro system. But the ultimate goal, when all the fear is out your system, the ultimate goal is to post every day. Okay, and not only will you post every day, you will also be on at least 3 platforms. Why 3, Jazz? Because 1 is too close to none. Just like that one income that you have at that one job. If they fired you tomorrow, what would you do? Exactly. Let's say you put all your eggs in a TikTok basket, like a lot of TikTokers did before the beginning of the year, and let's say they decided to take TikTok. What would you do? Exactly. So I always teach my students, we don't play them games. No, not when it comes to our money. We don't play with our game. We don't play those games. You will be on at least 3 platforms. And it is not hard to build 3, get it out your head, because you're like, oh my God, 3. The same damn video you post on TikTok, throw it on Instagram, throw it on YouTube Shorts, you want to throw it on Facebook. Yes, people are still on Facebook. I make a lot of money on Facebook. Throw it on Facebook too. It's not hard. The same video takes an extra 5 minutes to put it on multiple places. It's not hard. Now, let me give you some words of wisdom when you're choosing your platforms. YouTube is the most watched platform. So many people forget YouTube exists. It's crazy. A lot of y'all think it's TikTok. TikTok is trendy, but YouTube is the most watched platform. When you're trying to learn how to do something, where do you go? YouTube. Everybody watches YouTube. YouTube has even replaced cable TV. But yet so many people forget it exists. YouTube has been around for 20 plus years. Were they threatening to get rid of YouTube? No. But they was TikTok, right? and you still focus on TikTok. Okay. I'm going to always urge and encourage you to start a YouTube channel. YouTube will be your most profitable platform. I promise you that, hands down. When I started my weight loss and fitness content, I started on YouTube. Brand new YouTube channel, I had 0 subscribers. I made my first sale of my ebook, I had 52 subscribers. So the YouTube channel at the time was not monetized, it is now, but it wasn't back then. But I was still able to make sales because I was promoting my digital products on YouTube. Do not sleep on YouTube, you guys. The reason why YouTube will be your most valuable platform is this. Write this on your paper. When people are deciding who they want to spend money with, when they're ready to buy something, people need to have spent at least, most people, not all people, but most people need to have watched you for 7 to 11 hours. That's the golden number. Between 7 to 11 hours, they have to watch you, whether it's your content, going live, whatever. 7 to 11 hours before they decide they want to spend money with you. The reason why YouTube is going to be your most valuable, profitable platform is because what's on YouTube? Long form content. You can make a 5-minute YouTube video, a 10-minute YouTube video, 30-minute YouTube video. When you find a creator that you truly enjoy, what do? You binge watch their content, right? Next thing you know, you've watched their content for 7 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, because you're binge watching their long form content. TikTok. Let's go there. A lot of y'all want to focus on TikTok because these coaches are telling you, oh, you gotta do is post a reel. Let me ask you a real question. When have you ever, let's be real here, when have you ever been on your For You page, scrolled through, saw a reel that you liked, you got off your For You page, you went to their profile, that's normal, okay, but then you go to their link, you look at their store, and then you buy something off of a 20-second reel. When have you ever done that? Let's just be real here. Let's just be real. Never. But that's what these coaches are telling you to do, right? Oh, you just got to post a reel and people will spend money. No, they don't. Because what do we say? People need between 7 to 11 hours of your content, most people, in order to buy something from you. Well, how many 20-second reels does someone have to watch of you in order to reach that 7 to 11-hour window? Thousands. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Years. But that's all that's on TikTok is 20-second reels. So now you're probably asking, well then Jasmine, how do people make money on TikTok? I make a lot of money on TikTok. Thank you. I make a lot of money on TikTok. You know how? Because I'm live. So if you catch my live 2 or 3 times, 3 or 4 or 5 times, well, now you've reached that 7 to 11-hour window that we just talked about, that golden number, because you watch multiple of my lives. What did we say? Content could be lives, videos, reels, whatever. The reason why these coaches on TikTok make a lot of money is because they're live too. If you want to win on TikTok, you want to win on TikTok, like how I win on TikTok, how other people win on TikTok, you got to go live. Now, if you don't want to go live, then you need to go to YouTube and make your long form content. See, I don't have a problem telling you the truth because whether you enroll in coaching with me, mentorship with me or not, I still have my fitness and wellness brand that does numbers. My main brand is not coaching. I just teach you what I learned. But a lot of these coaches, they have to get you to buy their coaching so that they can make 6 figures. So they're not going to tell you all that. They're not going to tell you, well, if you really want to win on TikTok, you got to go. Why would they tell you that? Because now that sounds like work. Why would they tell you that? Well, I'm going to tell you that. If you want to win on TikTok, if you really want to win on TikTok, you're going to have to go live. Because you just posting a reel and thinking that people are going to buy your product off of a reel, it's not going to happen. I promise you that. But you do what you want to do. Now, let's talk. So we said content is king, distribution is queen. I'm going to always urge and encourage you to make that YouTube channel. Now, I know a lot of y'all are still in your head and you're like, Jazz, I'm with you, but posting every day is going to be hard. Some of y'all are just, you're so fearful of the word hard. You've drawn these conclusions that this is going to be hard. I can't do this. First of all, you can. Secondly, let me ask you a question. Listen, I've been doing this for 5 years, okay? Changed my life. Digital products is by far the best thing that ever happened to me, hands down. I'm in my dream apartment. I drive my dream car, live my dream life. I lost over 100 pounds. I don't drink. I am truly glowed up. But before all this, you guys, I used to work a 9 to 5. And I hated it. Hated it. I had got that job right out of college. I was there for 6 years. And I was so excited when I got that job because it was towards my degree. I felt like I was one step closer to this American dream they sold me in high school. 23, and this was before COVID. I was making $60K a year. That's great. That was great money for someone with no kids, 23, 24 years old. That's great. So I thought. But by the time I paid rent, car note, phone, back then we had a cable bill. Cable used to be a thing. Back in 2014, 2015, yes, cable was still a thing. Not no more, but it was back then. Gas, food, student loans. Oh, Sally Mae not playing with you. I learned quick. Listen, the reason I can tell people stuff is because I learned a lot. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I thought Sally Mae was playing. Oh, she just playing. No, she not playing. She not playing with you. She want her money. And I didn't realize that she wasn't playing. So every time I was late, I had 11 accounts, 11 student loan accounts. So every month I missed, I had 11 missed payments. Sally didn't play, no. So let's just say my credit was all the way fucked. I learned. But not only was I broke, making $60K a year, no one prepared me for the possibility I hated my job. I hated the job itself and I hated the people there. I wasn't prepared for all that. I was the youngest one in the department and I worked with all women. I was not prepared. See, I learned that people will smile in your face, act like they like you, but then still go email to get you written up. I was naive to all of that. I learned. My work environment was brutal. It was two-faced and I was miserable. I thought I could make friends at work. I quickly learned that's not how that goes. That was hard. You guys, that was by far the hardest 6 years of my life. And someone would be like, why didn't you try to find another job? I tried. No one was willing to pay me what I was making there. And if I was already broke at 60K, I couldn't even imagine taking a pay cut at 40K. So I just sucked it up for 6 years. And you know how I coped with being so miserable? I drank every day. I was alcoholic. And I gained a lot of weight. I gained 100 pounds in those 6 years. So when people, and I'm telling you all this to say, believe it or not, a lot of you guys are already living a hard life. Living paycheck to paycheck is hard. Going to a toxic job environment is hard. I worked in a lab, so I had a biology degree. Well, I still have it. But yeah, I have a biology degree. So I worked in a lab. Boring, hated it. Living paycheck to paycheck is hard. Going to a toxic work environment is hard. All of that is hard. And you do it every day. So when you're asking me, is it hard to post content? Is it hard to build your platforms? No. Because at least on the internet, you get to be yourself. You can't even be yourself at work. You can't even tell people how you really feel about them at work because you're going to get written up, right? On the internet, you can really be yourself. You can talk about what you want. You get to help people in the field that you want to help, people that you're passionate about, and you get paid for all that. It doesn't even feel like work. How is it that I'm able to go live and post content? Because I'm having fun. This never feels like work. I'm never dreading, oh, I got to get on this TikTok live. Here we go. No. I'm having fun. I get to teach people what I learned. I get to change people's lives. I get to change people's lives. I get to give people new perspectives on life. I get to motivate people and tell people that they can do it. I couldn't do that at work. I had to shut up. So no, posting every day, thank you, digital. Posting every day is not hard. That's that fear that is keeping you from living the life you want to live, from running the business that you want to run. And until you let go of it, it will always hold you back. So no, posting daily is not hard. Like I said, that's the ultimate goal. Some of us, we got to get this camera shyness first. It's baby steps. You crawl before you walk, but you can do it. Now, let's talk about this content. Listen, in this content, you must be, whether you're faceless or not, doesn't even matter. You must be relatable, you must be authentic, and you must target people's pain points. Relatability, be authentic, and target people's pain points. On this TikTok app, YouTube, not so much, you got a little bit more time, but on TikTok, you got about 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they're swiping up to another video. You gotta be quick, okay? You gotta be quick. How do we get people to stop scrolling and start watching? You need to understand people connect through emotions. You must target people's pain points. You got to, okay? So let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate? Are you tired of watching other people live a life that you want to live? When you were scrolling on your For You page and you were looking for something to watch, I got you to stop scrolling when you heard any of those things, and you have been locked in since. So it doesn't matter what niche you're in. I don't care. There are pain points in that niche. You need to use them when you're creating your content and if you decide to go live. That is how you get people to stop scrolling and start watching. Okay? If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of y'all who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash. Let's go. Let's go. You are taking notes. Note takers are money makers. Yes, relatabilities, pain points, and being authentic. I want you to always be you. You will not change your personality for the internet. Absolutely not. That is a quick way to misery. I need you to be yourself and stop worrying about, well, we're about to get into it, but let's talk. All right, sales tip number 2. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy, good morning. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. So if they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. So how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. The only thing that you can do is what I told you to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, I promise you, you will build a community. And those will be the people who buy your digital products. Okay? Now, I don't want you in your head letting fear take over. Jazz, what if no one likes me? There's 8 billion people in this world. Somebody is bound to like you. And for my US of A girlies and men, listen, I had to learn this. There's a whole world outside of the United States. I ain't really traveled nowhere. I didn't come from a family of travel, okay? I stayed in my state for the most part. I was up and down the East Coast, that's about it. I didn't realize there's a whole world outside of Virginia. Okay? There's a whole world outside of the East Coast. I have students all over the world. You guys, I have students in Australia, the UK, Canada, Barbados, Jamaica. Yes. And I want you guys to understand your content is international. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you this so you can stop being afraid that no one's gonna like you. You guys, there are so many people in this world who are literally waiting for you to speak to them. They are waiting for your content, but you're so in your head, what if no one likes me? You're robbing them of the opportunity to hear what you have to say. If I still kept that mindset, I wouldn't even be on this live right now on this beautiful Wednesday, motivating your ass to get started. She said, I'm from DC. She's not lying. Yes, fun size. The world is huge. But I feel like a lot of times we get trapped in our own little small city and we think that's all that exists. There's 8 billion people in this world. People are bound to like you. So get up out your head. That fear is holding you back. How many times I got to tell you that? Stop getting in your head. Now, we said people have to like you, know you, trust you. Well, how do you get people to know you? Okay. Listen, one thing I'm never going to do, you guys, is tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, but it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy, your vibes. It allows people to ask you questions and engage with you. And it allows you to promote your products. For those of you guys who want to win on TikTok, if you are just hellbound on TikTok, no, I got to be on TikTok. I want to make money on TikTok. Fine. You can make lots of money on TikTok. I do it too. But you're going to have to go live. You're going to have to go live. Because there's no other way you're going to be able to convert people through a reel. They're lying to you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Unless you've been building your community for years, sure. But if that's not you, you're going to have to go live if you want to win on TikTok. All of these coaches who are showing you their screenshots, you guys, they're live. They're live. They're live. Now, if you don't want to go live, fine. You don't have to. But then TikTok's just not the platform for you. What did I say earlier? YouTube! You can still get on YouTube. YouTube exists. YouTube is thriving. No one has threatened to take YouTube from you. Get on YouTube. Get on Facebook. Get on Instagram. Get on Threads. There's other platforms, but if you are focused on TikTok, you must go live. Now, yes, you can still go live and be faceless. Anything I'm telling you about sales, you guys, all this stuff still applies to you, whether you're faceless or not. Okay? Now, what did we say? People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. I'm new, definitely. Very good, baby girl. Very good. What is the beautiful city? Thank you. I'm in Virginia. I'm in VA. All right. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Well, and real quick, you guys, for the live. I'm sorry, real quick, because I already know. Some of you are like, well, I don't want to go live. Okay. Then don't. One thing I'm not going to do is tell you to do something that you don't want to do. I don't have the energy for it. I really don't. I'm not even going to exert energy in something that you just don't want to do. Don't. But let me just kindly remind you that you also said you don't want to go to work. You said that. You said you don't want to go to work. But you still go. Every day. Go in early, you leave late, you work weekends and holidays. You spend more time at work with your coworkers than you do with your family. I just want to make sure we're clear on that. If you work 8 hours or more, you spend more time with your coworkers than you do with your kids, your spouse. Yes, you do. Because by the time you get off, you got to drive home. You got a few hours, like 2 or 3, and then everyone's got to get ready to go to bed so you can do it all over again the next day. And the next day. And then you have the weekend, but you can't really enjoy Sunday because you got to mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit waiting for you on Monday. So you really only got Saturday. So I'm just reminding you that you don't want to go to work. Going live is only scary because you're not used to it. That's the only reason. The only reason why you're nervous is because you just haven't done it enough. That's it. The only reason why I'm able to be so confident on live this morning and every time you guys see me is because I do it all the time. Anything that you do all the time, you become comfortable with, right? You're comfortable with driving. You're comfortable with your job. because you do it every day. So imagine if you took that same mindset and you applied that to your content, going live, promoting your products. The more you do something, I promise you, without even trying, the better you get. Naturally, if you are purposely not trying to get better, you're still going to get better because you're doing it all the time. It's inevitable. So, of course, it's human to be scared. Fear is normal, but you can't keep letting it hold you back. So, I'm always going to encourage you to go live, especially if you are just obsessed with winning on TikTok. You are going to have to go live. Hands down. Because all the coaches that you're watching who are showing you how much money they've made, they are also live. Let's be real here. You can do that too. You can make a lot of money too. I make a lot of money on TikTok. But again, I'm live. Thank you, Sonia. Now, what do we say? People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Okay, well, how do we get people to trust us? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because consistency builds trust. The more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. And then when people trust you, they'll buy from you. Listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but people work really hard for their money. I know. You had no clue. You were living under a rock somewhere. Yes. Some people work 12 hours a day. Some people are on their feet. Some people have warehouse jobs where they have to do strenuous work. Like they have physical work that they're doing. Some of y'all sit at a desk. No, there are people who literally work, okay? There are people who only make minimum wage. And if you want to earn their business, you got to earn their trust. It's like some of y'all not connecting that. Listen, but I want to do an exercise real quick. For those of you guys who already have a digital product, for those of y'all who don't, just sit this out, take your notes. But for those of y'all who already have one, you've launched it, it's live, you're not making sales. This is what I want you to do. I need you for 30 seconds to take your ego and your pride out of it. I know, some of y'all not even going to do that because y'all are so egotistical and prideful. I don't need help. Okay, fine. But for those of y'all who have the ability to remove your ego and pride from the equation, let's do it for 30 seconds. I want you to go to your profile and ask yourself these questions. Is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help people? And then I need you to ask yourself this. If you were not you, would you buy from you? Just based off of your profile and how you're presenting yourself. The content, are you consistent? Is your bio clear? Does it clearly state what your product is and how it will help people? If the answer is no to any of those questions, you should no longer be confused as to why you are not making any money. It should be obvious now. But here's the beauty in all of this. You can change it. Everything that I have mentioned on this live can be changed. Nothing has to stay the way it is. So you don't know how to make your product. Okay, we change it. You're gonna learn how to make the product. You don't know how to make content. Fine, we can change it. Learn how to make content. You are camera shy. Fine, we'll just stop being camera shy. You don't know how to sell. Fine, we can change it. You're gonna learn how to sell. You're not consistent. Fine, we can change it. Now you're gonna learn to be consistent. Everything that I have mentioned can be changed. This is not an end all be all. It has to stay this way. No, you are making it stay this way. A lot of you guys don't necessarily lack information. You lack implementation. See, I didn't really tell you anything new when it came to Canva and ChatGPT. You already knew that. Most of you guys already knew about Canva. Most of you guys already knew about Chat. You might not knew the prompt that I used to give you the product, but you already knew that somehow it could make an ebook. You already know that you have to post content. That's not really new. You know that. I may have reaffirmed it. Maybe you thought you could get around it, but you kind of already knew that you had to post content. You kind of already knew that. right? You knew YouTube existed. I didn't tell you YouTube is a new thing. You knew YouTube was around, okay? But you lack implementation. You're not, see, and this is the thing, you can change that. You can change it. See, you need consistency, you need discipline, and you need accountability in order to be successful online. You have those traits in other parts of your life. When it comes to your job, you are very consistent, you are accountable, and you're disciplined. You go when you don't feel like it. You go when you're sick. You go even though they leave you drained, overworked, and underpaid. You go in there, you do other people's job. They got you doing your job and 10 other people's. You're accountable, consistent, and disciplined. You are excelling in that part of your life. You know how to do that there. When it comes to your kids, you're accountable, disciplined, consistent. You're a parent even when you don't feel like it. You're a parent when you're tired. You're still a parent when you are sick. You get off work and you still go home and you parent. Your kids never go without. They always have everything they need. And even if you can't afford to give it to them, you still figure out how to give it to them. You're literally pulling money out of your ass when it comes to your kids. I don't know how parents do it, but they do it. My mama did it every single day. Your kids would never know that you are broke. They'll never know it because they have everything they need. You have a roof over their head, you feed them, you nurture them, you encourage them. You're a phenomenal parent. You know how to be accountable, consistent, and disciplined when it comes to your kids. When it comes to your spouse, you know how to be accountable, consistent, and disciplined. You're still a wife even when you're tired. You're a great husband. You get up, you go to work, you make sure your family has everything they need. You are a phenomenal husband. You're a phenomenal wife. But when it comes to you, your goals, your dreams, doing something that makes you happy for once, doing something that makes you happy, you're flunking out in the accountability, consistent, and disciplined space. You're flunking out horribly. The minute it's time for you to do something just for you, you don't do it. When you're too tired, I'll just start tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. The minute your friend calls you and like, let's go do this, you just say, fuck the business. I'll work on that later. Let's go out and get us some drinks. Let's go to Taco Tuesday. No discipline. None. But you have the ability to be that because you're that with other parts of your life. So it's not like you can't. You are accountable, consistent, and disciplined. You have those traits within you. You are proving it to yourself in other parts of your life. But when it comes to you, you are so afraid to be selfish. The world has convinced you that if you put you first just one time in your life, you're a bad person. You're a bad mom, you're a bad wife, you're a bad individual. That's what they have convinced you. But look at where that's leading you. You're not happy. You wake up every single day dreading to start your day. You work so hard at work just to get your paycheck and still be broke. Half of y'all don't even believe in yourself. Someone earlier said she can't make content. That's what she said. The world has convinced you that having high self-esteem is considered narcissistic, arrogant, and cocky. That's where they want you. They don't want you to be confident in yourself because when you start to be confident in yourself, now you believe that you can do things. Oh, now you believe there's nothing you can't accomplish. Why would they want you to think like that? They want you to be insecure. They want you to doubt yourself. They want you to not do things that you want to do. That's how they want you to be. That's how they want you to be. But imagine having confidence in yourself. Imagine not worrying about what people think about you. Imagine showing up for yourself every single day and doing one thing that just makes you happy. Imagine how amazing that would feel. Imagine committing to the promises you made to yourself. You said you were going to do certain things and you actually did it. Thank you. You actually did it. It wasn't another day of tomorrows. No, you actually did it. You know that's how you build confidence, right? The reason why you don't have any confidence is because you never commit to the promises you make to yourself. Never. And over time, that chips away at your self-esteem to the point where you don't have none anymore. But again, it doesn't have to stay that way. Anything that you're struggling with can be changed. I want you to understand that. There is nothing about you that you cannot change. From your business to who you are inside. The woman that you guys see right now has completely changed. I am nothing like what I used to be when I first started. I had all the excuses. I didn't believe in myself at all. I thought I was too fat to make content. I did. I was 100 pounds overweight. I was 340 pounds. And the reason why I was struggling with being consistent with posting was because I thought I was too fat to make money online. That was the lie I told myself. I used to be an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in 3 years. So I am walking proof that anything that you don't like in your life or about who you are can always be changed. The question is, how much longer do you want to go without changing it? It is July. We are 7 months into 2025. You said in January it was going to be new you, new year, new business, new money. Ain't nothing new yet. Ain't nothing new yet. Same excuses, same procrastination, same self-doubt, same product that still ain't been launched, same platform with no content on it. Nothing has changed. For those of you guys who actually want to change, see, I can't help people who don't want it. You want to change. You want to do something different. Then it's time for you to join my Glow Up Academy. You don't have to have all the answers. I got the answers. You don't know how to create your product? I'll teach you how to create the product. You don't know how to post content? I'm going to teach you how to post content that sells. You want to go live, but you don't know how? I'm going to teach you how to do it. You want to believe in yourself? I'm going to teach you how to do that. You want to be consistent, disciplined, and accountable and run your business? I'm going to teach you. You want to be a faceless creator? I'm going to teach you. Anything that you need help with, I'm going to help you. Because this is what I do. Whether you want to be on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, YouTube, Pinterest, I'm everywhere. You want to be a full-time entrepreneur? I'll teach you how to do that. See, a lot of times, you don't even realize that who you are today is not who you can continue to be if you want to reach your goals. You have to transform. You have to. See, I can teach you how to make the product, but the reason why I call it the Glow Up Academy is because there's things about you that still have to change in order for you to actually accomplish the goals. See, I can give you information, but if you don't even think you're worthy of it, you're going to self-sabotage. I can tell you how to create content, whether you're faceless or not. If you don't learn how to have confidence in yourself and believe in yourself, you're still not going to post it. But somebody like, well, I'll just be faceless. You're still not going to post it because you're going to second guess what you said. Oh, I don't like my voice. Or whatever. You're always going to be critiquing something about you, even though your face isn't even in the picture no more because you're faceless, right? It's still not going to be good enough for you because you still don't have any confidence. You're going to criticize every single thing about you. That has to change. If you want to be a six-figure earner, you can't keep self-doubting. You want to do 10K a month? You can't keep making excuses. That's not going to work out for you. That has to change. Everything about you has to change if you truly want to be successful online. Some of you are like, well, I just want to make extra $500 a month. Jazz. I'm good with 500. I'll be great. Good. But you still have to change who you are in order to make 500 a month. Because if who you were today was good, you would already be making 500. Your bank account would already reflect that. But how can you do an extra 500 a month if you still procrastinate? How can you do an extra 500 a month if you're still holding on to a digital product because you're too afraid to launch it? Well, I promise you this, if you don't launch the product, you ain't gonna make no sales. What are they gonna buy? What is there to buy? And this is why I call it the Glow Up Academy, because you're gonna level up. You wanna level up that bank account? You gotta level up who you are, inside and out. Inside and out. For those of you guys who are ready, you want to change. You may not have all the answers, you don't have to. I got the answers for you. Then it's time for you to join my Glow Up Academy. We also meet live every Thursday. Live coaching calls on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. This is the time for you to ask questions, anything that you need help with. The replays are also available in the vaults as well. My inbox is always open for you. I'm asking you questions, giving you ideas, giving you feedback. Some of you guys have amazing ideas, but you don't know where to start. That's what my inbox is for. We're going to figure it out together. We also do live book clubs on Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're all about shifting our mindset. So right now we're reading The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. This is about self-sabotage. This is the space where you truly heal who you are. A lot of things that are keeping you from being great is the things that you refuse to fix. Well, imagine if you fixed them. Now you would actually make money. Now you would actually post. You would actually be building your platform. You'll actually be believing in yourself. It's time to change. For those of you guys who want it, let me show you guys how to get there. We'll start with TikTok and then we'll move to YouTube. TikTok, in order for you guys to lock in and join my Glow Up Academy, you guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Doesn't matter which TikTok you're on, so it's going to take you. You're going to come to my profile. You're going to click on where it says Glow Up Lounge HQ. Okay? .com. Click on that again right here. And you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Glow Up Academy. This is my Skool community. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. At least by the time I am done with you, you will have finally launched your product. Ain't no more laters. Laters are over. You're all latered out. You will finally be posting content on whichever platform you choose to be on. You will finally learn how to sell. Finally. You will finally have confidence in yourself. And you will finally be in a space with people who are supportive. Some of you don't even get that at home with your friends and your family that you hang out with. We celebrate each other here. My students are doing amazing things. They're going live. When they first joined, they were terrified. They said they didn't want to go live. Built enough confidence to actually go live. One of my students, she made her first sale. And you know what she did as soon as she got off TikTok? She didn't run to her group chat and tell her friends that weren't supportive. No, she came in here and told us, and we celebrated her. Because they wouldn't have got it anyway. They wouldn't have even understood what there is to be excited about. Because they ain't got no business. They ain't got no dreams. That's what the Glow Up Academy is for. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you guys have to leave off of the live. You have to come to my YouTube channel, and you can click on the link that says glowuploungehq.com. And then you'll click on the top button that says Glow Up Academy. The top button that says Glow Up Academy. And it'll take you right to where you need to be. Okay? It is only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. I only let 10 people in at a time because I like to sit down and talk to everyone who joins. Because everyone starts at different parts of their journey. Some people have a product, no audience. Some people have an audience, no product. Some people got 10 ideas, and they need to figure out which one to do first, right? Some people don't really know what idea they have. So I like to sit down and talk to people, come up with some ideas for you, and get you started. So I only like to let 10 people in at a time because more than 10 is just too overwhelming for me, okay? Because I have to get everybody attention, all right? I'm gonna set us a timer for 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time for you to decide, yes, Jazz, I wanna change. No, Jazz, I don't. For those of you guys who felt motivated and inspired on this live, just imagine the energy that's within inside the Glow Up Academy. Okay. Yes, absolutely fun size. You guys, once you join, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I didn't change it on that one. You're still going to click. I forgot I have 2 TikToks. You're still going to click on the Linktree link. Click on the Linktree link because you're on TikTok number 2. Click on the Linktree link. And then you're going to click on the very first button that says Glow Up Academy. I forgot to change the link on that one. So you're going to click on my profile. You'll see where it says Linktree. And you're going to click on the Linktree link. And then you click on that first button that says Glow Up Academy. It'll still take you right there. Okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? I forgot I have 2 TikToks. I got to change that. All right, you guys. I just started the timer. The timer has started. We have 8 slots left. Whoever, the 2 people who just joined, just hang out. You guys, a lot of y'all join and dip. Don't dip. Don't dip. Do not dip, because as soon as I hop off live, I get right into my Skool community. So please don't dip out on me. Just kind of hang tight, because I want to know where you're at. I want us to start working. I don't want you guys to, no. We're going to start working as soon as you hop in. So please don't dip. Please do not dip. Yes, absolutely, baby girl. You can click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to come to my bio, click on where it says Glow Up Lounge at HQ.com. And you can click on it again right here at the bottom. And then, yes, you want to open. You're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Glow Up Academy. And then here we are. You'll click join now. It is only $39 a month. Cancel anytime. California needs you. Very good, Sandra. Very good. All right, you guys, we have 8 slots left. Do not dip out on me, please. I like to see where everyone's at in their journey. Do you guys have any questions for me? You guys have Canva. You guys have ChatGPT. Put it together. You make a digital product. We talked about sales. The question is, are you going to do it? This is why I keep emphasizing the importance of getting started, because a lot of you guys, especially the TikTok community, a lot of you guys love to hop from live to live, and you have convinced yourself in your head that, oh, I just need more information. I just need a little bit more information, and then it's going to make sense. And then I'm going to feel ready. Listen, you're never going to feel ready. I'm just keeping it real. I was not ready when I quit my 9 to 5. I had just bought a house. I was not mentally ready, but I knew that I couldn't keep living. I couldn't keep working there. I could not keep working there. If I had kept pushing it off, I wouldn't even be on this live talking to y'all. I'd be at work. I'd have been at work already for 2 hours. I would have already been in the bathroom at some point crying, getting myself together to go back in there and do another 2 hours. I used to do increments. That's how miserable I was. But I knew I was getting ready to turn 30. I was like, I can't take this bullshit into the next chapter of my life. I can't. And the job I was at, people retire there. People retire there. Everyone I worked with started when they were fresh out of college and worked there their whole life. And I'm sitting there scratching my head like, how the hell people was there for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years. People had their kids there. People got married there. I was like, I can't. There's no way I can make it to 65 like this. No way. So I quit. I quit at 29. I was like, I can't bring this into 30. I cannot. And here I am, 34, and I didn't. And I never looked back. Never looked back. So I'm telling you, you will never feel ready. But you have to still jump. Because if you don't jump, nothing will change. Nothing will change. It just depends on the person. Lab was just not for me. Lab was just not for me. Lab was just not for me, honey. It really just depends on the person. You guys, we have 4 slots left, and then we're closing it out for the morning. It really just depends on the person. For those of you guys joining, don't leave. Please don't leave. I know some of you guys work that's fine, but come back tonight. Okay, don't join, and then I never see from you again. I never see you again. No, ma'am, no, sir. And that's another thing I love about Skool, you guys. I can see the last time you logged in. And I love that feature. For those of you guys who have been watching me, I had a mentorship program that I was doing, but we closed that out. We moved it into Skool. But I love Skool because I can see the last time you logged in. And one thing I love to do every single week is scroll through and find the people. Yes, $39 a month, absolutely. I find the people who have not been logged in for a few days. I find the people who have not been logged in for a few days, and I message them and I check on them. And you know what I've noticed for the people who have done that? Life have been lifing. And a lot of times, we as humans, we just need that push. We need that confirmation, right? I know I do. And so I do this every week. It's part of my routine. I go through and see who hasn't been logged in for a few days, and I shoot them a message. Hey, haven't heard from you in a while. What are you up to? Tell me what's new. You know, every person responds and they'll be like, Jazz, I just started to get overwhelmed, or work has been stressing me out. And then we have a good conversation and I tell them where to start. Because a lot of times you think that if you can't do everything, then there's no point in doing nothing. And that is the furthest from the truth. That is the furthest from the truth. She told me how to do this. Well, I can only have time. If you only have time to do one thing, then that's the one thing I want you to do. Rome was not built in a day, you guys. And I need us to get out of that mindset. I'm going to always give you the information. I'm going to give you everything I know. But if you can't do everything today, fine. No one is telling you to. Then you're going to choose one thing that you can do today. You can sit in your car and make a 30-second reel. Yes, you can. And that's what I want you to do today. That's the one thing I want you to do today. Maybe for you, you can sit down for 30 minutes and work on your digital product. Fine. Then that's what I want you to do today. Maybe this weekend, you can go on TikTok Live for 20 minutes. Fine. Then that's the one thing I want you to do. Do you understand? That's why I'm big on shifting our mindset. I never want people to feel overwhelmed, because when you feel overwhelmed, you just like, shit, I ain't nothing. No. And that's what's going to keep you trapped. So that's why I love Skool, because I can see when you've logged in last. And then we have a discussion. We figure out what you're struggling with. This is what this is about. There's no reason for you to be struggling. No, we're not doing that. No, not at all. Not at all. And that's why I love doing the live coaching calls with you guys. So every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we do our coaching calls. And when you guys comment, I go through each person's comment and we work through your issue. So last week, we had 15 people in there last week. And so everyone was commenting and I was working through each person's problem with them, right on the live, sharing my screen, everything. This is your opportunity to get clarity. This is your opportunity to change. Very good, fun size. Okay, no worries. This is your opportunity, okay? This is what this is for. And even if you don't read the book club book, I still want you in the book club meetings, because we do journal prompts and we share our experiences and things that we've struggled with, okay? Everybody, everyone who joins. Oh, obviously, you're comfortable with it. But this is also the space where we open up and then we work on healing ourselves, whatever we're struggling with. So one of my biggest struggles that I mentioned in my book club was never feeling good enough. Like I always felt like I had to do more, right? And so as a group, we literally talk to each other. This is what community is. This is what community is. This is what it's about. This is how you truly heal yourself. A lot of the problems that you're struggling with is because, honestly, you've never taken the time to sit with yourself and fix yourself. I'm just keeping it real. I know it can be an uncomfortable truth, but a lot of times we got to fix ourselves. But once you fix yourself, I promise you, yes, every Sunday, once you get back in the vault, click on the classroom and scroll through, you'll see a vault that says Glow Up Book Club. And that gives you the chapters that we read for the week. And then the journal prompts that are associated with it. Yes. So a lot of times we have to fix ourselves, you guys. The reason why you're struggling with self-doubt, because you don't believe in yourself. Well, in order to start believing in yourself, you got to start doing the stuff that you promised yourself you were going to do, which is going to require you to fix you. See, people don't ever want to talk about that. No one wants to talk about that. Again, I give you all the information. I teach you how to grow your YouTube. I teach you how to go live on TikTok. I teach you everything. I teach you every single thing. But again, if you don't fix who you are, you're not going to do it. That's real, y'all. That's real. Some of you guys don't think you're worthy of a business. You don't even realize that's really what's going on. Some of you don't even realize that's really the problem. It sounds cool, like, oh yeah, I want to start a business, but deep down inside, there is something inside of you that's telling you you're not even worthy of this, so why are you trying? And then that's what leads to the second guessing. That's what leads to, oh, I just got to be perfect. I'm just a perfectionist. No, you don't even think you're worthy of this. That's what it really is. And if you don't fix it, it's not going to change. So this is why I spend a lot of time in here. We go over mindset, and this is what this is for. This is why it's a community. You're not alone. We all got shit with us. Ain't nobody perfect. We all are trying to overcome different obstacles. We all got life that be lifing. Ain't nobody life easy. I don't care what kind of picture they paint online. Everybody going through some shit. Everybody. But to be in a space where you're not judged, you're supported, you're held accountable, the questions that you have are answered. I'm always posting content in there. I make a lot of motivational videos. If you felt compelled, motivated, inspired on this live, what the hell you thinking in there? Okay? So this is the space for you to truly glow up, y'all. This is what it's for. I'm gonna give you guys, we have 2 more slots left. We have 2 more slots left before I close it out. I'm gonna give you guys a few more seconds. TikTok family. No, my iPad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my iPad done froze on me. TikTok family. In order for you guys to lock in, all right, here we go. You guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're gonna click on where it says Glow Up Lounge, headquarterhq.com. You click on that. And you click on it again right here at the bottom. Click open, yes. And you're gonna click on where it says Glow Up Academy, this very top button. TikTok number 2, you guys still click on my profile picture twice. Go to my profile on the bio, click on where it says linktree.com. Click on that, then you'll click on the Linktree link again at the bottom, and then you'll click on the very first button that still says Glow Up Academy. Okay, I forgot I gotta change the link on there. YouTube family, in order for you guys to lock in, you guys have to leave off of the live, and you guys are gonna come to my channel. You're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you'll click on the top link that says Glow Up Academy. Right here, okay? Do you guys have any more questions before we head out? Any more questions? Again, you guys make sure you follow me if you have not already. They steal my videos. Please don't get finessed, hoodwinked, or bamboozled, y'all. Please beware, especially on TikTok. YouTube, if you guys do want to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok account linked to my Linktree. All others are fake, okay? And you guys, my YouTube is attached to my website, so y'all can tune in to me on YouTube as well. All right? Okay, you guys, I'm going to hop into the Skool. For those of y'all who joined, just bear with me. I'll be talking to y'all in a few seconds. Everyone else, you weren't ready. No one moves until they're ready. And when you're ready, I'll be here and we'll glow up. Okay? All right. Bye, TikTok number 2. Bye, TikTok number 1. And bye, YouTube.